Hey, this is Jen with DP Addiction Adventures, and this video will be diamond painted related, but if you're looking for tips and tricks and unboxings, this video is probably not the video for you. As a therapist in my day job, I have seen the positivity and therapeutic way that diamond painting helps someone's mind, body, and soul. And so I thought I would use what I have learned and merge both diamond painting and therapy together. And this series is called Healing Possibilities. If you did not see my intro into the series, just a summary is I just had a birthday in July, and with every birthday, I tend to look back, I tend to explore the present, and I look at the future. And this year, I looked at the past, the present, and the future, and I didn't see anything I liked. I didn't see success, I didn't see rest, I didn't see peace or hope, I didn't see accomplishments. All I saw was exhaustion and disappointment, sadness, disrespect. I didn't know where to go. And so I also see a therapist. I think every good doctor has a good doctor, every good therapist has a good therapist. And as I was talking about this hopelessness I was feeling, I discovered that I had over 25 years of never-ending activity. I have not felt pure rest. I have not woken up one day without feeling exhaustion, without feeling anticipation for what the day holds. And I was just tired of it. And so together we decided that I would take 3 weeks off of life. Yeah. Who takes 3 weeks off of life? I talked with my employer. I worked with my clients. I set it all up finally. And I'm in the middle of that 3 weeks, the exact middle. It's Wednesday. And the first week was meant to be nothing but rest. Sleep when I want, eat when I want, no housework, nothing. Just sleep, sleep, and more sleep. This week was meant for processing, evaluating why I'm so exhausted, evaluating what needs to be changed, evaluating what I need to work through in my past. And then next week is about renewal and restoration, about finding a new balance, a new pace of life, and starting over. And I'm really excited. I was hoping, again, I'm an overachiever, that I would be doing these videos almost every day and updating you on my process and my progress. What I learned really quickly is the minute I turned me off, not having to wake up and go to work, not having to plan dinner, not having to drive a million places as a taxi cab, not having to balance a checkbook, that 25 years just took over. And so I slept, and I slept, and I cried, and I slept, and I diamond painted, and I slept. Some of that sleep was me tossing and turning. I really didn't feel rest. I couldn't figure out what was going on. But I was also meeting with my therapist more. And what I realized, which I do with my own clients, is I kept avoiding. I kept putting things off, distracting myself, from what I should have been dealing with head on first. Just an example, I wrote them down. Bullying, suicide, infidelity, drugs, cancer, self-esteem, depression, PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, infertility, miscarriages, stress, exhaustion, headaches, migraines, chronic fatigue, back pain, and the list goes on and on and on. And I realized that it was okay for me to be there for everybody else and help everybody else heal, but I was not allowing myself to heal. I was avoiding it. I was avoiding the pain and the heartache and wanting to face that. And the journey actually didn't start yesterday. It didn't start last week. It actually started with diamond painting, because I was learning that diamond painting, yes, it can be an avoidance tool. You don't want to go do dishes. You don't want to talk to your family, so you're just going to diamond paint. You don't want to go to work, those kind of things. But if you're doing it with the right intention, you're actually allowing your brain to process. And the diamond painting book I wrote it and told the publisher I needed to have this portion in the book. I didn't care what they said. I needed to have this chapter, because our trauma lives in one side of our brain and logic lives in the other. So you've got feeling and you've got logic. And when trauma happens, it splits the two. And your brain no longer is communicating back and forth, left to right, as it should. And it's no longer allowing you to process and move forward, because your brain has to communicate left to right in order to move forward. It's scientifically proven. There's been studies. And trauma rips the communication apart. What diamond painting does is it takes logic of putting colors and problem solving, and it puts it into a photo, but then you have the art part, the part that allows you to feel, allows you to orchestrate something deep inside you. And so sometimes we joke about snack sizes, which are smaller diamond paintings, or special drills, but that's where the addiction comes from, because there's this peace that we can't explain that happens. There's this rest. It allows our mind just to find this Zen feeling. And I was able to do that only for so long. I've been doing this for 2 years now, over 2 years. But I wasn't taking that next step. Diamond painting is the first step that allowed me to breathe and to understand that I needed more assistance. And so it allowed me the moment to think, what did I need? And so I think of it as the first step. This week, as I have been at this retreat center, that's why there's looks like a weird wall behind me. It's just me in this, 15 by 20 foot area by myself with a dining room table and a kitchenette. But then doing the Zoom therapy with my therapist, and then diamond painting after. The diamond painting is allowing me to process the pain. The pain of somebody telling me I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I'm not pretty enough. The pain of being depantsed and laughed at every gym practice, of people not hearing me, not listening, of being ignored, of being chosen second, never first. It's helping me process the depression of always wanting to be in bed. That's my coping mechanism. If I can't handle life, I go to sleep. So how can I handle life? I pull it together for all my clients and for work, and then there's nothing left at the end of the day for me and for my family. And so I'm stealing my own joy, and I don't like that anymore. And so diamond painting is helping me break down the old coping mechanisms of running and hiding and avoiding, and allowing me to see me for me. And so this Healing Possibilities series, I'm going to go through each one of these things that I discussed: bullying, suicide, infidelity, drugs, cancer, self-esteem, depression, stress, etc. And I'm going to do a little 5-minute video. I'm not going to reveal a lot about how they are impacting my life because I want to keep some of that private, and it's kind of sacred to me. I'm not going to be vulnerable enough that if I get a thumbs down or somebody says something cruel, that it's going to hurt me. So I'm going to protect me. I'm going to protect my family as well, because some of these things were in my family, but they impacted me directly. So I may be vague at times, but that is to protect myself. But I also want to incorporate how diamond painting and also some therapeutic resourcing that might be able to help you point in your direction. Finally, if you're suffering from any of these things I've mentioned and your heart is heavy, please seek out some help. The number one thing I suggest to people is, if you don't like your therapist, move on. Find somebody else. That's a very intimate relationship. That's something that should be protected at all costs. Your therapist should have you 100% first and want what's best for you. And they should also know what they're doing. So if you're uncomfortable with them, if you don't have a great rapport, please find somebody else. I've had really bad therapists, and I was scared, really scared to go back, but I knew that I didn't want to live another 40 years the way I am living right now. I wanted to enjoy the sun. I wanted to enjoy the laugh of my daughter. I wanted to enjoy taking a walk, enjoy playing with my dog, enjoy talking with coworkers. Joy is there for you. It is within reach, no matter what the lies in your head and in your heart are telling you. It is achievable, and I'm seeing it come to life in my own world. And it's time to take care of me so that I can take care of those around me. So thank you for listening to me. Thank you for going on this journey with me. And I can't wait to see where it takes us. This video will be available to everybody. The future videos will be available to only members and Patreons until after the first of the year, and then I will release them to the public. So thank you so much for listening to me. If you've stuck around long enough, I appreciate you and the support that you give. And know I am fine. I'm good. It's not a lie. I'm taking care of me. And because I'm taking care of me, I can be full and take care of my family and take care of my friends and have an amazing time with diamond painting and with YouTube and wherever the adventure takes us. So until next time, as I always say, be blessed and take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.